Today is Freedom Day. On Juneteenth, Americans celebrate the anniversary of the day that more than 250,000 enslaved black people in Texas were free by executive decree. That was more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was made effective in 1863. The freedom celebrations extended all across the South, including in Virginia, known as Emancipation Day.
It was a patriotic holiday in its inception.
The celebration of the end of slavery began in many southern states as Emancipation Day.
So it was whatever day the Union Army showed up at their doorstep, right? That was their Emancipation Day.
And in some communities in Virginia, those celebrations continued well into the 1900s. 13 News Now spoke about that history in our documentary, Etched in Stone.
You heard bands and you heard singing, and it was just a good day.
Tappahannock began celebrating that moment in grand style in the 1870s until the early 1950s.
There had been this concept of, now that we're free, we as people should not only celebrate that freedom, but show our insistence on being American citizens. So in these parades, you'd have black communities come out there and people would come out with like American flags.
But the Union Army didn't show up to Galveston, Texas until June 19th, 1865. That became the day the last enslaved community learned of their freedom. Juneteenth. It represented the same thing, a fight for inclusion. As Emancipation Day celebrations fizzled, Juneteenth continued, getting stronger and becoming a federal holiday in 2021. A day ODU African American history professor Dr. Marvin Childs says everyone needs to celebrate.
Black people did create the holiday. Absolutely. However, they created the holiday as a platform for their equal citizenship and equal treatment in American life. That incorporates everyone, because they can't be treated equally if half the country doesn't believe that they're equal.
And Texas started recognizing Juneteenth as a state holiday in the 1970s. Childs says Hampton Roads didn't really start celebrating Juneteenth until 1995 in the city of Hampton. And now there are celebrations throughout our area. And for those still looking for ways to celebrate tonight, you can head out to the Virginia Beach Oceanfront for the final part of Juneteenth at the beach. There will be a freedom toast at 10 p.m. at the 24th Street Stage and Park.